We're gutting the boat again. We have an issue with our boat.
You gotta take your slip off.
That's not good. It's okay. Holy shit. It wasn't us, right? Who would have felt it if it was us, right? But other than that, I don't know what I'm saying. We are Brett and Jade Evans. Our motto, Let's, is a life philosophy that has propelled us from experience to experience, all of which has led us here. Subscribe and welcome aboard on our greatest expedition yet. Welcome to a day in our life. The day in our life. Let's go. Oh, I love the low light on this camera. We have the coolest setup right now here in this little cove because we have 3 mooring balls, and on each mooring ball is a really cool cruising couple in our age range. So we like herded together, and now we've got this awesome group, and part of being part of that group is that we have to wake up early and work out with them. First thing we do in the morning is water the dogs. Go ahead.
Did you say water?
Moment in time is gone. We figured we would capture a day of what it's been like to live here in the city. Well, I don't like waking up early to work out. We might as well take advantage of being able to do workout classes before the only workout options I have is like Penny and Bingo.
Good morning.
Time to get her.
I gotta get my coordination going.
Morning.
Good morning.
Let's go. That's like 10 hours of work right
Oh, I believe it.
I see it.
Well, that's actually pretty impressive. That's all it took.
It's almost like a drone shot.
Almost.
That workout class was so hard. Just that at one point the instructor came over to me and was like really gently like, "Are you okay?"
No way.
Yeah.
He came over to me and gave me a fist bump.
We missed you so much. Somebody pooped in the house.
I thought it was the big one.
I like to knock out emails first thing in the morning, so I'm gonna sit down at the computer, get that going, and Brett is making us. What are you making?
Bacon and eggs. We need the protein. Ooh, we have sausage.
Bacon, eggs, and sausage?
I think the bacon needs to be eaten first.
All right.
Bacon. All right, it's been a couple days since we filmed that morning because our days are never the same. We don't have a set routine. We do always wake up sometime in the morning and we take showers, we work out, we eat breakfast, but then after that it just depends on the day. And lately it's been a lot of projects. So we are going to continue our day in the life with a typical-ish day, which is a project, which is where I am now in the current project room.
Back it up. We just cleaned this room out. It used to be our storage room, and over time, you've seen some clips in here as we've like gone to get our project supplies. It was just like...
It was full. Next is, well, obviously we had to get all of the junk out of here, and then we need to gut it to get down to kind of a clean slate where we can start from there.
We have an issue with our boat, and we'll get into it in a little bit, but we'll tell you guys once we actually rip out all this furniture. Okay, one other thing. Health updates for everybody. That's part of why we skipped our last afternoon. So Brett, you're first.
First update, my finger is fully healed. I've got a little scar, a little bit of a bump, and I'm no longer sick. I'm all better, 100%.
For a while, it lingered.
I was sick for a while. Yeah, it lingered. That's a good word for it.
Update on Dre is that he's doing great. So right after the end of the last episode, his mom ended up coming to town. All right, everybody, this is Dre's beautiful. To help take care of him. We'll let them give you guys the rest of their updates. We'll link their channel again. My updates.
How about you? Yeah.
I haven't given you guys a health update in I think like over a year. Can you hold this?
Yeah.
I have an autoimmune disease and I've never really talked about it much on the channel. I used to be super sick, like have a hard time walking. A low moment was 6 weeks after I'd painted the bottom by myself. Do you guys remember that video? I was sitting on the floor of Trader Joe's, and Dingo, who at the time had been trained as my mobility dog, was just like laying on the floor next to me as I sat in Trader Joe's because I literally couldn't physically have the strength to walk out of the store. Like, I was so sick. We just couldn't get a good diagnosis. I had a diagnosis, which was lupus, and it was like the early stages of lupus. And the doctor wanted to put me on really, really strong medications, and I was like, let's just wait. I just want to try this diet that I had read about, and it's the AIP diet, which was an elimination diet. Long story short, we ended up figuring out through eating basically sweet potatoes and rice forever and slowly integrating more foods that I have a super intense sensitivity to gluten. It doesn't just make my stomach hurt, it makes my tendons tear. Like, super crazy. It's been over a year now of no gluten, and I feel like a normal, healthy 20-something. I would say again, except for that I've actually never been healthy in my 20s before. I have energy, and my hair is not balding anymore, and I've gained a healthy weight again. It's been good. It's been really good, actually. Probably something along the lines of celiacs, but in order to get tested, I would have to have 2 servings of gluten every single day for like 8 weeks. And if I were to do that, I would just get so sick, and I know it makes me sick, so I'm just not eating it, and I'm gonna continue my life undiagnosed. In the meantime, I've been doing a lot for my health. So this is actually the next part of the routine. Recently, I went and got like a ton of these. I make a concoction every single day. So as far as routines go, I mix all of this stuff up, and then I drink it, and it's like reishi mushrooms and zinc supplements, you know, all these things, because I'm trying to maintain and support my immune system. But recently on La Vagabond, they've been sponsored by Athletic Greens, and so I checked it out, and I wish I had checked it out sooner before I bought all of those stuff, because the AG1 product actually has all of those listed. A few emails later, they're now sponsoring our channel, so thank you, Athletic Greens, and they sent us their AG1 product, which is their nutritional drink. I'm gonna wash the bottle. Look at that. Instant foam. 1 second. The main reason that I want to, the main reason I wanted to try out the AG1 is the convenience factor. 1 scoop and 8 ounces of water is definitely a lot easier. Almost as satisfying as the bubbles a second ago.
Supposedly, it tastes a little bit different to each person.
It smells like candy apple.
The girl we talked to, what did she say? I think she also said apples. I also think it tastes like apples.
Add that to the routine.
Honestly, you're hard pressed to find anything as good with this many as 75 goodies in it. I looked. It's hard to find anything like this.
That's why you made your own concoction.
That's why I made my own concoction. It will save me a lot of time and effort doing all of those, and it tastes better already, and it was way faster. So you guys have my endorsement.
Check them out. We'll put the link in the description, athleticgreens.com/expeditionevans, and you can get your own Athletic Greens AG1, and they will give you a year supply of vitamin D and...
Do you just say vitamin?
Vitamin. A year supply of vitamin Delta.
Just super immune supporting, plus they're gonna throw in these 5 free travel packs with your first purchase.
All about supporting my immune system, and I apologize for not giving you guys an update about health sooner. Honestly, I think that I was too afraid to give myself false hope, and so I didn't want to put it out into the world. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm feeling great for all the people who've been asking. Doing really good.
Let's go work on this room.
We need to grab a drill and start disassembling things.
Yep, we're just gonna take everything apart and get down to
Business.
nothing.
2 to 3. No?
No,
Okay.
no, Donnie.
Now the question of the day is if this is gonna be easier or harder than the couches were. I'm gonna go with easier just because that's my solid hope.
I don't know that it can be harder.
Yeah. There you go.
Here we go.
Right out to you.
Thanks.
All of these parts came off really easy because they're supposed to come out easy because it's to access the water tank, which is right here.
We have 2 water tanks. This is the aft one. We also have the forward one that gets filled up by our water maker. Next, we are going to pull out these side panels so we can access the entirety of this space.
The entirety. But this piece, thanks to our good friends at Beneteau, cannot be taken off unless we take out this piece and potentially the entire closet. I'm really hoping this goes well. So far, all of these ones are not stripped. They're all good, which is a first in this boat.
Kind of some interesting boat archaeology here. This wall has been unscrewed. Not by us, and never re-screwed.
But this is the last one. really hot outside today. I don't know how hot it is. I haven't actually looked at the thermostat. But I do know that it's raining, so we can't open up any of the hatches.
So it's just humid.
So there's humid and there's no airflow. So if we look like we're boiling, it's because we are.
There's no way it's gonna just like pop out. Like,
I thought it was going to just be super nice.
oh, this plank comes all the way here under this. Why didn't you just get it out?
I thought it broke. Ah! It moves now. Okay, it feels like it is moving and it's screwed into the closet. So you should stop what you're doing.
Little wiggle to see where it's connected. Oh. Well, there's that one.
Apparently that was screwed in.
Oh, it was hidden behind the outlet. Whoops. Sorry.
I thought you did a little wiggle.
I did. But I did a little wiggle over here.
I wonder if it was already...
Leverage is out. Yeah. Babe, we're rich.
What? Everybody knows we don't own Monopoly.
We have never owned Monopoly.
There's lightning. But now for the closet.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is the...
Whoa. Not very far away either.
We're just gonna keep working. Now for the closet. This is the only hanging closet we have currently in the boat. But right now, I'm kind of thinking we should take it out. It's the only one we're using. And I think it's gonna come out all as one piece is what it's looking like right now. Which would be kind of cool. Brett's just in here like, I don't know, putting his things where they don't belong.
Typical.
There's lightning and we're tearing apart the boat. So basically the dogs are miserable and very stressed.
What do you think, Will?
She thinks
So dangerous.
there's lightning. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that was the easiest furniture uninstall ever. Except for that it won't fit through the door. But other than that...
Alright, I'm thinking disconnect the wiring and then let's see if we can... Ooh,
what?
Well, I was thinking we can just pick it up and move it, but we can't because it hits the ceiling. We can't tilt it,
We'd have to just slide it.
but we can't
Why?
because it's hitting right here.
Okay, so we gotta take that lip off?
You gotta take this lip off. Quarter? Man, we're just finding money left and right. Now you're in the way.
Come on up!
Nice work, dude.
I think you're gonna need my help soon. It's the wrong attachment. Can you hand me the trash one? People probably think Dyson is so sponsored.
I think current plan of attack is we are going to pull this out and kind of rotate it and lay it on his back right there. Because once we take this board up, I don't know if there's going to be anything to put it back onto right here.
Thank you. Okay, come on, load up. Here you go. Stay. Oh wow, this is like surprisingly light.
Okay, you ready?
Penny, come here.
She's okay.
Is she?
Yeah.
Good girl. Thanks for not getting squished. Okay, nice. Wasn't bad.
Take the door off.
Okay, tell everybody what you're thinking.
I'm thinking it's a lot louder in here now that there's nothing covering up all this. You can hear the waves lapping up against the hole.
That was a new thought. Can you tell me your thought a second ago?
Oh, my other thought is that this panel goes the entire length of the room. There's a door in the way. We might be able to bring it over here, open the door, and then get it out.
Nice. Holy crap.
The rain?
Yeah, can you guys hear that? I don't know if it's gonna eliminate it. Anyway, we're gonna put the closet back now, and then we'll take out the rest of this framework. As a side note, we're currently boat sitting 2 of our 3 boat neighbors. As long as they don't both break off their mooring balls at the same time, everything will be fine.
Right now we are trying to take out all of these pieces of wood and the water tank, but we need this structure right here for
this closet.
We found some of the missing fiberglass dust.
I wondered where that went.
It's a nice piece. Ooh, okay.
Actually, we'll probably leave this.
The project finally got tricky.
Check out this room. Or either.
Oh, you moved everything from
Yeah,
over there.
check out this one.
I like your muscle shirt. Sorry, there's actually nowhere to stand right now.
Probably a place that has never been cleaned on this boat.
Under the furniture?
Yeah.
Why not? Let me grab some light maybe for in here. It's a little dark. I'll be back. You can do whatever you do.
You know what these numbers mean? 06006. 006. One short of Big Ten. Oh, you found the other head though? Is it time for like a scary movie?
And this is why we're gutting the boat. When the original owner, which is the previous owner, we're only the second owners of this boat. When he ordered the boat from Bedded Tow, there are two options for our boat. You can either have 2 fuel tanks or 2 water tanks. And he opted for 2 water tanks. But we want 2 fuel tanks. So right now we have 150 gallons of water capacity and only 65 gallons of diesel. And we would much rather have more diesel and less water because we have a water maker. So we can make water when we're out in remote places, but we cannot make diesel.
So that's where we're at right now, is figuring out, okay, do we want to convert this into diesel? Do we want to replace it with a diesel tank? Or do we want to keep it as a water tank and buy a separate external fuel tank? Along with maybe some other potential plans.
Ideally, we'll make it where we can have storage and still have a single berth in here.
We definitely do want more fuel, so we figured that one out. Storage organization, figure out a way to still have a bed in here.
I need a place to store my canvases.
A place to store some art supplies, canvases, maybe a desk for editing, maybe a treadmill and a gym, dog treadmill, what are those?
Hamster wheel?
Hamster wheel. Yeah, we got all sorts of plans and ideas.
At least the jacuzzi.
We'll just got a hole in this, you can just lay right here.
The biggest reason we wanted to tear this all apart is because we needed to know what was actually in here to see if maybe we could get a tank that would just fit right there, like an aftermarket, or maybe fuel bladders, or leave the tank and add bladders.
And now we can just confidently say, the only way we could replace that water tank with the fuel tank is if we bought the one from Beneteau, which I don't think we're willing to do because it's just so expensive.
But also, I don't necessarily want to give up the extra water tank and for like long crossings and stuff.
The reason why we don't fill up both tanks all the time is twofold. It was easier to plummet to just one, obviously. But the bigger reason is that we're just 2 people and we don't use that much water, even with the washing machine. We probably run the water maker about once a week, which is about how often you should be running it to make sure that the membranes stay wet and the filters and everything. Like, you don't want to let a water maker sit. So if we're using both the tanks, it takes us 2 weeks to use all of that water.
Rather than having to pickle it or something like that, we only use one water tank. We haven't used this one since we started using a water maker.
And we were very much thinking that we were going to take this out and replace it with the fuel tank before we found out how expensive those were. That was a big thing too.
Yeah.
But now maybe we'll keep it and add a fuel tank.
I think it's smart to keep it.
Let's try that again. Definitely easier than the couches. Those went back in pretty easy. I think we weren't time-lapsing the first half, but it was just us moving this closet back there, and that was also very easy. We're kind of thinking maybe we'll make a single bunk in here that's going to be more for kid-sized humans.
Yeah.
Or like off to the side, maybe.
I think I will go and screw all this down. All right, my GoPro died, so you didn't see that, but I have those strips there mounted. They're screwed down. I countersunk them, drilled them in, put some extra little pieces of wood under there to give it some more support, and got these in there now. They aren't screwed down, so I'm gonna screw down this board and this board, and then I'll get these guys in, and then that'll be solid. Eating an orange.
Do you want to update everybody about what's going on?
We're in a thunderstorm.
The thunder's right on top of us. It's okay. Holy that's not good. This is on us right now. Holy crap. Yeah. Their mast is definitely the tallest, but we're by the tall bridge.
Yeah.
Let's kind of step out here. Grab a raincoat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's step out. Let's grab our raincoats and watch this. I think spirit animal might have just got hit. I just set I set the camera down, came in here, and it went behind me. And I was just changing dry clothes, and I jumped out of my skin. It was right behind me, but I saw it in my peripherals. Spirit animal's right here. Is their mask hit? It wasn't us, right? We would have felt it if it was us, right? I'm not wearing pants. We want the camera. It's like with pants on.
Penny just came back inside after getting rained on. Jade's outside taking a look, seeing if...
Why are you guys not inside? I think their mask is fine. I don't know, they don't have any antennas, but I don't know if they did.
They never did, no.
Keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Bring it back like this one more.